Okay, mom and dad, this is how you're going to access your new setup. So, when it's on your Amazon Fire home screen, you're going to double press the home button. That's going to get you this screen. So you have, this will take you back to the previous screen. Double pressing will get you back to here. You're going to go to Kodi, select OK. Now, I've got your favorites already set up, but I'm going to go through the whole menu here. So, you have movies, TV shows, favorites, YouTube. You guys won't mess with this. The video, this right here will actually be gone when it gets to you. I'm going to remove that. You don't need it. I needed it for setup purposes. Crispy Wizard, you won't mess with that either. It'll still be there, but you won't mess with it. System, something else you won't mess with, but it'll also still be there. And power. So, for movies, you have, if you arrow down, you have a sub-menu. You can see genre, see Genesis, genre, search, most popular, people watching, in theaters, last movies, no idea what that is. Shoebox, stream all, the source, the mutts, nuts, Iffy Movies HD, and iStream. You're not going to be messing with any of that. All you're going to be messing with is Genesis and search. So if you click on Genesis, it'll bring this up. From here, you can select movies, TV shows, latest movies, latest episodes. From here, if you're going to be looking at movies in this one, so you're just going to scroll down, hit arrow down to movies. You're going to hit OK. And then from here, these are, you can go genre, year, people, certificates, featured movies, what people are watching, what most popular movies, most voted movies, box office. This is going to be the highest. So if I click on it, it's going to show me the highest grossing box office movie of all time, followed downward. So we have Avatar, Titanic, Jurassic World, etc. To get back to my previous screen, you can either hit this arrow button in the top left corner of the screen, you can see there, or you can hit the back button on your remote. I'm just going to hit back on the remote. Oscar winners, movies in theaters, latest movies, favorites, and people search and search. So if you want to search for a movie, you would just hit OK on your remote, type in the name of the movie. Let's go like Silverado, let's say. And then hit done. It's going to go through this here, and it's going to show you. So if you arrow left once, you'll see Silverado on the left is highlighted, and then it gives you a synopsis of what it is on the right. And then this is Adventures in Silverado, so you can see the Silverado word is in there. Now, if you want to watch this movie, you either you're going to hit OK on the remote, the OK button, and it's going to load a bunch of different sources here. This is going to be true of TV shows as well, which I'll show you in a second. So now what we're looking at here is a list of all the different sources that you have to choose from to watch this movie. If you look at the far right of the name there, so it goes movie fears, line, 1080p. So what that's telling us is that is a full HD version, 1080p. These ones are just say HD, so they could still be the same quality. We won't know. And you can just scroll through them, and then you have from HD, you go to high quality. And as you continue downward, eventually you're going to get to a medium quality, and then there will be also a low quality. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to pick one of these. Let's pick this one here. So I'm going to hit OK on the remote. Or enter, whatever you want to call it. I will have, consult your drawing that came with it. Okay, sometimes you will get this message. One or more items failed to play. Just hit OK and then scroll to a different one. And here you go. Now, if you press the OK button on the remote, this will pop up. If you look at the top of the screen, you have a volume button, which you don't need to mess with. You can just use the volume control on your TV remote. All the way backwards, rewind, pause, stop, fast forward, all the way forward. And then at the bottom, you'll see how much of the movie is played. There will be a blue progression bar showing up, like progressing to the right. It'll tell you what time it is there in the middle, in the bottom, and then what time the movie will actually be over. And then in the bottom right corner, it's going to tell you where you're at in that movie that is 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 37 seconds. To get this off your screen, you're going to hit the back button on the remote. Now, if you wish to pause the movie, you can press the play pause button on the remote. That's going to pause it. Press it again, it's going to play it. On the remote, there is a forward and fast forward and backwards. If you press fast forward once, you have 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, 16 times, 32 times, and then back to standard playing. Now, if you wish to jump forward like 30 seconds in advance, you're going to press the right arrow, and that'll go 30 seconds forward. If you press it twice, it'll go, well actually 1 press is 10 seconds, 2 press is 30 seconds. If you go 3 presses, it'll be 1 minute, 4 presses will be 5 minutes. If you press the up arrow, it'll jump 10 minutes. Boom. It's going to jump 10 minutes forward. If I press the down arrow, it's going to go 10 minutes backwards. Okay? Now, to stop this movie, you press the OK button on the remote to bring up the, I don't know what you want to call this, the controls at the top there. Pause is currently highlighted. If you arrow right once, you're highlighting the stop button, and then you hit OK again, and it stops the movie. Now, this does remember where you were. So if I want to go back to this, I'm going to select it, and it's going to ask me if I want to resume or start from the beginning. So that'll work just very, very similar to how Plex works there. So I'm not going to restart this. So I'm going to hit the back arrow on the remote, back arrow on the remote. Now, if this is one you would classify as one of your favorite movies, you're going to hit the menu button on the remote, which is consult your the little drawing I included, and it's the 3 horizontal line button on the remote. That's the menu button. You press that, and it gives you different options here. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to hit Add to Favorites. So Silverado now added to favorites. So I'm going to hit the back arrow to get to the search here. Back arrow, and that gets me to here, the main screen here. So movies is highlighted. I'm going to arrow to the right to favorites. And if you arrow down to the submenu, you have TV shows, movies. So I'm going to hit movies, and there you go. You can see the movie is there. If you want to remove a movie from your favorites, you're going to hit the menu button. You can either mark it as watched, mark it as unwatched, remove from favorites. Okay? Set movies view, this button right here, don't mess with that. That changes the orientation of what you're looking at here in this screen. So I'm going to hit the back button again, and I'm going to go to TV shows. TV shows works very similar to how the movies work. You have genre, networks, people watching, most popular, airing today, returning TV shows, TV calendar, latest episodes, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. That's all included in this thing. I didn't put those there. That's stuff they included. I actually just like to use the search button for TV shows, and in this particular build, it doesn't have it here. If you actually select the word TV shows, it's going to bring this up. This is where you want to go, and then you're going to scroll to the bottom, and you'll see TV show search here. So you'll hit search. We're going to go, let's just go Suits, S-U-I-T-S, and then I'm going to hit done, and it's going to bring it up. Now, this view is a little bit different than the movies view. This is classified as what they classify as wall. If I want to change that, I'll show you what the other one is, info wall, which is this guy here. So this, if you hover over Suits, it'll show up as tell you what's going on here. I'm actually going to save this. So if I hit the menu button, and I go set at TV show view, whenever you bring up TV shows now, it's always going to look like this. So I'm going to back out of this. I don't need to add Seuss to favorites because I've already added it there for you, but that's how you would search for a new TV show. So if you come over to favorites and you go down to TV shows, you're going to see all your TV shows here. So Blind Spot, Blue Bloods, Castle, Last Man Standing, NCIS's, Person of Interest, Suits, Swamp People. I'll remove that. That's just for me because I've been playing with it. Blacklist, The Last Ship, and The Player. If you want to watch one of these, you just hover up, you highlight it, you just arrow to it, hit OK button on the remote, select the season you want to watch, pick the episode you want to watch, and now this is going to look just very much like the movies look. It's going to give us a bunch of different sources now. Let it do its thing here. Just have to be patient. It's finding a lot of different sources for you to look through. One thing to really remember, if you ever get frustrated, like you're waiting like this, I've been waiting 38 seconds, 39 seconds for this thing to load. It's all free. So, these have different sources here. In Jennifer and I's experience, right here on number 6, where it says Movie Storm, Movie Storm seems to work very well for us as far as the speed at which it loads. Sometimes you'll click on one of these and it'll actually it'll buffer. Like usually if you're watching it the night it came out, sometimes it could take a while, like it'll right here, instead of just playing, it'll actually have buffering at the bottom, and so you've got to wait for it. If that happens, exit, like hit the back arrow, or just back out of it once, and then select a different one. So you can see here some more movie storms. Movie storms seem to work really well for us in our experience. You can go grab them if you need. And you're going to get to see Jennifer. Actually, I'm going to rotate it around because she doesn't want you to see her. And here we are. We're back. Okay, so we're going to back out of here just to give you an idea of how they work there. When you've watched one, to the right you'll see a little square. That will have a blue check mark in it to let you know that you've watched it. Okay? So I'm just hitting the back arrow to get all the way back here. Now, as you can see, I didn't actually stop that TV show. I just paused it, and it's telling me that in the top left corner there. It says I Do NCIS New Orleans Season 2, Episode 4. From here, if I want to watch it or stop it, I press the back arrow again, and it brings me to this. From here, I'm going to hit the OK button. I'm going to arrow over to the stop it, and it takes me back to this main menu here. Now, also in favorites, you can see I have NBC Golf. This one's for you, Dad. There you go, full HD. This is the Long Drive Championship going on right now. Again, this is live, and so you can't fast forward, you can't rewind or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hit the OK button. I'm going to arrow over and stop it so we can continue on. Now, if you want to watch anything else, I put it under baseball, but this works for basketball because I have some NFL ones here for you too. I didn't know if you wanted them or not. I'm going to select baseball. And what you're going to see here is you have American football, boxing, football, basketball, ice hockey, baseball, tennis, motorsports, rugby, golf, cricket, and others. Golf on this one is not as good as what I have set up for you. So from here, you're just going to go to baseball. You'll select it. Now, these are only going to work at the time of the game. And so what you'll do is you'll select it, and you'll pick a different link to watch. If one link doesn't work, just go to the next one. And then just go to the next one. But it only works when the game's actually being played. Like right now, if the game wasn't being played and I clicked on it, nothing would happen. But we'll give it a shot, see what happens. This is supposed to be a high quality link, so that would tell me that it's supposed to be HD. Let's see if it works here. Okay, so we're going to hit OK. Go to another one, see what happens. Okay, I don't even know if this game's on right now. But anyways, it tells you the names of the games, what time they're supposed to be on, etc. So I'm going to hit the back button. Takes me back to one screen. I'm going to hit back again. It's going to take me back to another screen here. Now, to the right of baseball, we have NFL Network. So we'll select that guy there. And here's your NFL Network, full HD. If that's something that you watch. I didn't know. I found it, so I just put it in there. So I'm going to stop it. And then we have NFL Now. I don't know exactly what's on this channel. Anyways, there it is. So I'm going to hit OK, arrow to the stop button, and hit OK again. Then we have ESPN HD, which apparently isn't working right now. So we'll just go to the next one. Then I have HGTV. This one is more for mom, I believe. Sometimes this one will work here. Okay, that channel's not working either. Live television is kind of a hit or miss thing, really, which is why the golf one works so good and the NFL channels are so good. Food Network, let's see if this guy's working. No, okay, Fox Sports. Try Fox Sports 2. Doesn't look like they're working right now. And then the very last one is quit. If you hit this one, it'll actually, like I just did there, it's going to actually quit this Kodi program, and then we'll bring it back up so you can see it here.
Oh. Oh. Too. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, okay. Oh, better. Oh. Got boogers. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Let's take a picture.
So there we go. There we go. It's quit. So now it brings us back to this. If you can actually launch Plex from here if you wanted to. If you want to get back to the main button, the main menu of the Fire TV Home, you can either arrow over to Fire TV Home, or you can hit the home button once on your remote. So we're going to launch Kodi again. And here we are on your favorites. Now, if you look just above the word YouTube, you'll have the date, time, and the temperature of your location. And yes, it is accurate. Okay, so if I arrow left to YouTube, I just hit OK. And you can actually sign in to your YouTube account if you wish, or you can do searches, you know, whatever you want to do there for YouTube. So I'm going to hit the back arrow on the remote, get us back out here. Like I said, videos will be gone and Crispy Wizard will be gone. You don't need those there. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Saving a TV show as a favorite is the same way you would save a movie as a favorite. You just do a search for it. Like if there's a new show that you found that you like, or I've missed one, you'll just do a search, and then you'll arrow to the show you want, you'll hit the menu button, and then you'll go add to favorites. Once you've done that, it'll actually show up now under your favorites TV shows. Where is she? There, right there. Okay, so that's kind of the rundown there. Remember the OK button, the back button, the home button, and patience. I have to stress that one a lot. Sometimes things will work and sometimes they won't, especially on live television, like your ESPN, your HGTV, Food Network, Fox Sports, etc. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. There's nothing we can really do about that except to remember that it is free. So, but for the most part, we don't watch stuff live as far as our TV shows. Usually about 10 minutes after a TV show airs on the East Coast, it is available to see on here to watch. Like last night we watched Castle, and it hadn't even aired here, but it aired on the East Coast already. And so we were able to watch it. See, that shows that we watched it. The Nose, they call it.
Hey, preface that it works way more consistently than Sling.
And it works way more consistently than Sling.
Because your mama
Now,
didn't like that.
if there is a show that you like to watch on like the Food Network or HGTV, you can actually search for it in the TV shows. More than likely it's going to be there. I haven't found a TV show yet that it didn't have. But if there's a specific show you like, you can put it in there and then you can just watch it at your leisure. It's like your own DVR basically. You don't have to worry about anything there. So that's it there. I'm actually going to remove videos in Crispy Wizard while I have you on the phone here. You won't have to mess with any of these settings. I can tell you how to do this and teach you how to do all this if you so choose. Let's see. It's not actually that difficult. So on the left here, this is all your different menus. Some of them are on, some of them are off. If they're off, like see this videos where it says enabled, it's got that little blue dot in the right corner that shows that it's on. So I'm going to deselect it. Then I'm going to arrow left. I'm going to arrow down to Crispy Wizard and arrow and disable that as well. And then I'm going to hit back arrow. And as you can see, they are now they are gone. Now, right there on the right where it says top TV show, The Big Bang Theory, if you arrow up, it'll give you this little list here. Big Bang Theory, Gotham, Blind Spot, Castle, Fargo, it just adds different things here, like Scorpion. I don't think I have Scorpion on there. I don't even know if you watch Scorpion, so I'm going to select Scorpion, and it's going to take me to the seasons of Scorpion. I'm actually going to hit the back button here once because I can't add it to favorites from there. I think favorite Scorpion is a TV show you watch, so I'm going to hit search. I'm going to go TV shows, and then I'm going to actually type in Scorpion here. Apparently I didn't spell it right. Let's see. It's P-I-N. No. Apparently I don't know how to spell it.
You should do it in sections.
Scorpion. Is that airing today, I wonder? It's popular. There we go. And to your favorites. Back out. Favorites. TV shows. Okay, so right there, I actually added Scorpion, but as you can see, it doesn't show up when I go to favorites TV shows. It's not there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to favorites a different direction. So I'm going to hit the back arrow. This doesn't always happen. Go to TV shows, and then you're going to scroll down to favorites. Hit OK here, and now Scorpion is there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the back arrow, go to favorites, go scroll down to TV shows, and now Scorpion is there. So there it is. Okay. Alrighty. Enjoy. Call with any questions. I can make, if you want to know how to do something else more complicated, I can make a video for that as well. I'm just going to go power exit, and it's going to exit out of here. Talk to you guys later.